Chandler Simpson.
And the home opener is underway.
Ball.
One-two now. On the inside corner for called strike three. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's Rafael Devers.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine.
No.
But he sure makes the transition look easy.
Swing and a miss. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton has a beat on it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. This one in the air, center field. Straw in position. And there's 2 away. Here's Riley Green.
Batting third, designated hitter, Riley Green.
In the air, left field. Simpson moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Inside.
not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds. They're looking for one. 2-0.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A solo shot. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. So now here's the DH. James Wood.
Ball. No. Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second.
Ha!
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Carlos Correa. Late on that fastball.
Ball. Ball.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 2-2. To third. Ramirez. Whips it to first. And Correa retired. 2 down, bases empty. Ernie Clement will hit next. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone in the last.
And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Yandy Diaz digs in for the Guardians. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Cody Clemens.
Ball one. Ball two.
Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss at a slider. That's outside. Ball three.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
3-1 now. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Brian Reynolds here. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. One. Fastball for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
on the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Caught in the rundown now. In to score from first. And they put the tag on him for the out. Carter Jensen digs in for the Guardians.
Yep.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Look out.
That hit him.
That fastball drilled him.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
And now, Nick Gonzalez.
Ball.
This to third. Goes to second for one. And that's two. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Patrick Bailey.
Ball.
Bailey getting the start at catcher, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Ball
Right
two.
now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Towards first. Diaz takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Center fielder,
And stepping
Miles
in
Straw.
is the speedy Miles Straw.
Ball one.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one way outside. Ball one.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Breaking ball,
Hit
and that
ball.
got him.
That hit him.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Jacob
shortstop,
Wilson
Jacob
next up for the
Wilson.
Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw. Save. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Rafael Devers.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Ball one.
Just
No.
missed. And delivers outside. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Out towards right center field. Buxton on the move. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Byron Buxton. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Cease. Toss to second, and that's a double play. Wow. Bases empty after the double play. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one missed.
Up. That's inside. Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Play made, that ends the inning. On to the fourth, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's a big power threat. James Wood, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's a ball. Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Strike 2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
This one in the air right field. He's got it. Out number 2. Go ahead run on base. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Flied to right his first time.
Ball 1.
Wood off of first with 2 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Cut on and missed. And it's a strikeout. And that is the inning. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the Guardians DH. Riley Green. Cease back to work.
Ball.
That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and they lead it. It's 3-2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Yandy Diaz. Left field, and that's a foul ball. That one ripped. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Flips it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Guardians.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. That's out to center field. Strong under it. And there's one down. 2 aboard with 1 out. Carter Jensen digs in for the Guardians. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. So in now for Cleveland, Nick Gonzalez. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're low. Here's the left fielder, George Valera. And that's fouled off. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Jays, Patrick Bailey.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away. One out man at first. Chandler Simpson next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner on the go. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Connor Brogdon.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. And that one goes straight to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Heads up base running right there.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here's George Springer. He's already homered. Here in this. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. Big spot for him here. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. Buxton gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Byron Buxton. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they add a run. It's 4-2. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Straw chasing after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Riley Green digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game.
Ball, that's down.
And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one finds the corner. It's 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Stays alive. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next.
Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 2. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. Here goes the runner. On the ground to third. Over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Simpson on the move towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here in Cleveland, now it's the Toronto designated hitter, James Wood. Popped in the air, left field, and there's one away. Carlos Correa next up for the Blue Jays.
Third baseman Carlos Correa.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Way high with that one. Ball one. In the air, left field. And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
The new pitcher in the game, Hayden Birdsong.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
In the dirt, the Guardians trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bailey in the box again, takes a strike. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-1. Birdsong, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. Late with the swing there. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Reynolds. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tyler Holton.
Number 87, Tyler Holton.
And that skips into dirt.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Guardians.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Carter Jensen. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a foul out of play.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the dirt. Runner on the go again. This one in the air, right field. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And he's out. Couldn't get back in time there. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 2.
Gonzalez.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
No.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held up. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Back to the top of the order now. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Left field. And he dropped it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Hung up in a rundown now. Now they get it to first, and it's in time for the out. So, hey, whatever works, I guess. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Curveball drops in there.
Ball inside.
The Blue Jays down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Grounds one to short. Gonzalez tosses to first, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Jose Caballero.
Caballero.
Slow roller to third. Correa whips it across. One pitch and one out. Back to the top of the order. Byron Buxton digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Out to short. Sends it to first. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th. Devers now. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hogan Harris. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball, no.
There's a strike at the knees. The Jays trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. James Wood digs in now. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Riley Green. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. Now here is Yandy Diaz.
First baseman.
So they turn to their closer, Edwin Uceta. He's into the game with the bases empty. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ball 1. Ball.
Fastball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Cody Clemens will hit next.
Ball.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Guardians.
And up next for Cleveland, Bryan Reynolds. Foul ball there. Diaz off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. We go to the ninth, and now for the Jays, Carlos Correa.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 36. Hey, Smith.
Ball. Hurry.
Smith goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
And that's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Patrick Bailey next up for the Blue Jays. For 3. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Dalton Rushing.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball 1.
The Guardians trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now it's filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two on, 1 out. And it's even up. Trying to move the runners over. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Digging in, Chandler Simpson. And a ground ball to first. There's one. Over to first, safe. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, Jacob Wilson. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fought off foul. Smith is just 1 strike away. And that one lifted in the air center field. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, but they turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú. Eres sin pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la media, tú sí tienes una. Que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Como la primera vista, cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro. Cero mensajes. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay. Tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una.